Man, it's in full fucking swing. It's like giant crypto scams in games now, it seems. This puts Dream World to shame? No fucking chance. Unless this game is literally the creator goatseeing himself, I don't understand how it could be a bigger scam than Dream World.
Now, if you told
Alleged
me that there
scam.
was a scam going on right now as we speak that's worse than Dreamworld, I'd say you're obviously crazy. There's no way you can
Thank
beat
you
the
for 5
Chuckle
gift subs,
Brothers.
Age.
There's no way
And
you're
the
beating
resub
those
dormant.
two full-time clowns. But apparently you are, because there's something going on right now that
Thank
has
you, Edge.
blown my mind. I've watched one like 15-minute video on this and
Sure,
another
Shorzy.
11-minute video and read a couple lines of text.
Thanks for resub,
And I'm
Cantaloupe.
already so drawn into this that I've got to like do full deep dive videos. But today, instead, is just going to be a little teaser. This is just going to be, you know, just flicking the tip. Now, Earth2.io is what we're talking about right now.
Cool
and this
name.
is like,
I like
I'm
the
not
Earth
sure
sequel
exactly what people were thinking, but people are calling this an investment opportunity. Which, when you see somebody calling something like this an investment opportunity, you know it's a
We're gonna
scam.
do that one next,
But
Rip.
when you start reading how they speak about the game, it's the scammiest
Thank
scam
you,
you've ever
Sekazin.
heard. They're ticking all the boxes one by one. It's like
Sleep well,
they've
Matthew.
gotten the actual fucking guidelines for how to be a Ponzi scheme, how to be a scam, and then they've just gone, oh, that one? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, yeah, we've got that one already. This is actually insane. So I'm going to read you some stuff real quick because there's no way you'll be able to believe this. So we envisage a virtual digital world on a one-to-one scale with Earth.
I love it already. I'm in.
Who are
Where
essentially
can I
the same
invest?
location as Earth, because the Earth 2 digital grid system is geographically linked to the world we live in.
Fuck it. I'm in. Sign me
So
up.
basically, if you don't know what they're saying here, this is what it is. Literally, it's just Google Maps, but you zoom in and they've gridded the whole world off. Like every inch of the world has been turned into a grid, and you can zoom in anywhere you want and then
Wow.
buy a tile of land. So it's literally just a virtual Earth where this company for some reason
Thanks for Prime
owns this
Callum.
land. So you can go on right now, zoom in on my house and buy it, unless somebody already has. I fucking hope that they haven't. You know, I'll be homeless. They're going to evict me. Somebody can just go on and buy a picture of your house. This is basically like if I went into your garden
What?
and took pictures of everything on your garden and then logged online and sold those pictures and told people they own that
So
thing
it's
that isn't even
it's
mine to
actually
sell in the first
NFTs.
place. So it's mental.
It's an
But when you
NFT
start
scam.
reading about like this is such a rabbit hole.
That is quite
guys,
literally
it's gonna take
NFTs.
So many videos. I'm gonna have to do like another 30, 40, 50 hour deep dive on this later, starting tonight, and just start chronicling this shit and getting it all down into
can't do
like
that,
a
Jimbo.
real comprehensive video to set the timelines and everything. Because this is mad. Read this. This is the most blatant scammer talk I've ever seen in my life. The vision of Earth 2 is to create a global digital representation of our Earth, a place where people can build, abide, trade, live, experience, interact, and so much more. So we're literally creating the most involved, in-depth experience ever. Like, have you heard this before, guys?
What is all of this up here? Is this how, like, what is this $58.31 and it's up 58,000%? So I'm guessing this really is just like a giant NFT scam. That's what this is looking like to me. The selling of grid tiles. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to own 5 plants somewhere in Iowa.
I've got a bridge to sell you. You know what I mean? The vision is long term and monumental, and we feel the introduction of Earth 2 represents the birth of the world's virtual timeline. Just completely ridiculous speak.
Where's the Prime
But
Tiny?
this next section is fucking criminal.
Resub Kelva.
If you share our dream and our vision, then we invite you to partake and become part of history. FOMO, straight away, fear of missing out, fear of missing out. By purchasing your own piece of virtual land in Earth 2, you're not only supporting the virtual future of our world, save the world, guys, but also creating an amazing opportunity for yourself to make profit. by
Oh,
becoming
let's
involved
go!
early. Get rich quick, guys. Don't miss out now. Get in early.
Easy money,
this
it's
is the
free!
future right here.
I'm gonna
Get
buy
rich
Elon
quick.
Musk's house.
But if you're still unsure, simply sign up for a free account so we can keep you updated on future releases. So let me get my hooks in you. Create an account so that we can
Exit
spew
Prime,
our
Iden,
marketing at you and try
Vito,
and get
and the
you.
resub
And so you've got the
Achilles.
sunk cost of already having an account. so that you don't have to make one, which is an extra barrier when you come back. Now, this next part, I'll just read you this, and then we'll go over like the actual crazy mechanics involved here that make this like the sketchiest thing I've ever seen. Earth 2 terrain. The Earth 2 terrain engine is able to render the entire Earth with extreme detail and vegetation details not seen before in any
I
game,
believe it.
where movement is without loading and popping artifacts at scale. This, all with high performance.
Can I see it in action? Is that possible?
Hardware. So this is basically saying, like, we've solved the problem that open world games have had forever, while not being actually having the product to show you. And it
the amount of power that would be required for that,
we haven't just taken
not even
like
the fucking Tesseract from the Avengers would be able to power that.
To point B to go across the two largest distance points of the map. We've done that with the entire world, with fucking details you've never before been able to see, and it can also work on downscaled hardware. Like, this is the most ridiculous wording of anything ever. But for some reason, people have seen this and gone, fuck yeah, bro, where do I sign up? Where do I give you my money?
Let me pause for a second. I want to see the website. How many people have bought into this? I've said this 100 times by now. This is the perfect day and age for scammers. It has never been so easy to scam people. It fucking takes a single tweet from like a 5-follower Twitter account and you'll have people buying into it. It is so easy to fucking scam people, selling literal rocks out of a dumpster and calling them energy rocks and shit. It is an incredible time for scammers. Here's the Earth 2 site. Wow, the site is really goofy looking. It's an actual nutsack of the Earth. Look at this. What a wild site. Just made a fucking Earth scrotum. I don't know what's on here, so let me just do this off screen just to be safe. I just want to see how many people have bought into this before continuing. Here's the leaderboards. Oh god, no. The number one guy, I don't know what this translates to USD. The number one guy here has $575,646 in it. Let's see, what is the exchange rate from a normal USD to an EUSD? Where can I see that? Where's the exchange rate on here? I would guess 1 to 1. 0% chance that it's 1 to 1. There's got to be some kind of exchange rate. Oh, Jesus, Draco. Thank you a fucking fat 25 gift subs. And thank you to Tier 1 Bunnyhead Blue, Tier 1 Meeseeks, and Tier 1 Pixel. And resub Cats McGooch. Thank you. About 1.2 million people have bought into it at the moment. Where do you see that? Here. It seems fine. I'm just trying not to like show these people's information. Where do you see that 1.2 million people use this? Let me see their Twitter. Let's see the comments, I guess. This is a big project. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna see my Council of Cock photo with the 2 Moby Huges and get banned like Mizkif. It is crazy. It is so fucking easy for people to get scammed. Well, no, so easy for scammers to scam people. People like to think they're so fucking smart and then they'll buy into a game that says they have 1-to-1 rendered the real world with more detail than you could ever imagine, with technology that our species can't even begin to comprehend. Fucking crazy. Really appreciate the generosity, Draco. And thanks for your sub, Grandace. Alright. I just want to see the exchange from E-dollars to normal dollars. If I click on buy land, what does that bring me? What is this, the Pentagon? What am I looking at? These Beyblades, or is this like a flag? Oh, they're all flags. One dumb asshole over here owns a single piece of this highway. Who bought this? Oh, hold on, you can't even see it. Who bought this thing? Yeah, I want that one lane on that highway in the middle of fucking nowhere. Whoever this is should not be allowed to use money again. I just want to see the going rate. And then I'll go back to the video. Click on the tiles. Mountain View, California. Price per tile, $58. Available resources, fresh water, sand, limestone, iron ore, wood, coal, oil, and gold. What the fuck is this? Oh, I can actually see who owns it. Why? Fucking why? Okay, let me see if I bid on it. I just want to know the exchange. That's really all. I know they're selling it to each other. I just want to know how much goes between. Thanks to resub Kaze, Salty, and the Prime Coco. Thank you the big 20, Marcus. I can't click links, but I can check that out in a bit. Let me try and bid on this. Oh, I have to log in. Chat keeps saying 1-to-1, but I don't believe that. I think they're getting confused because on the website, the scale is 1-to-1. So, like, they're claiming that they have 1-to-1 scaled the entire Earth in a game that doesn't have any loading screens, pop-ins, incredible detail of vegetation, plants, and life. Like, I think they're getting confused with all the dog shit. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Salty Packs, and the resub Schumann. Thanks for resub Jacob. I keep seeing 1 to 1.14, but I don't know if I believe it. Can you tell me where on the site that is? This one I believe. EUSD is about 33 cents. That sounds a little more reasonable. That's euros. Oh god. Yeah, that sounds like Twitch chat. It's their own currency. So it's not fucking euros. Christ. I do believe the 33 cents though. Either way, dude's got fucking over 500,000 EUSDs invested into this game for no fucking reason. And it's not even, I don't know why I'm calling it a game. It is literally Google Earth, but they put a grid on it and are selling individual squares.
Looking at some of the more ridiculous stuff here, it's the history of the Earth 2 founder. So Shane Isaac is the founder of Earth 2.
Hey, Shane.
He makes impressive claims of having 20 years of experience in product development, management, and development. However, there is no proof for all these claims.
Really, Shorzy, I didn't know that.
Who'd have fucking guessed? Who'd have guessed the man behind Earth 2 wouldn't be able to substantiate his 20-year professional history? His oldest online presence is of his LinkedIn profile, which has been online for only a few months. Kind of sketchy, right?
No, that sounds reasonable.
Check on Isaac, and the results were quite interesting, actually. So, this guy, bear in mind, by the way, you know, if you're starting a business, something where you know people are going to be looking into you, if you have like a 20-year professional career,
it's all good, Marcus. I can
wouldn't
check it
you
out.
Put it on your LinkedIn? Why wouldn't you link back to it? Because it would take you a couple minutes to do and would lend all the credibility in the world. Like, it would at least show that you are like a career professional and that you've done things and that you have actual tangible value as like
The people who are getting
a business
scammed will
owner or
never
somebody
watch
developing
nor
something
believe
like
this video if they do
Something
find
for
it.
people to at least check in on.
Everyone's
The
too
only
smart to
reason
be
not to do
scammed
that,
until they give their
because
credit
it's
card
so
info to
easy
a
and
guy on the
everybody
phone.
does, like,
Says the computer
you're
has a
not telling
virus.
me somebody who's worked in any industry for 20 years and like he's proud of their accomplishments, he's not putting them on their fucking profile. Of course they are. Everybody does it. The only reason not to is because you can't. That is literally the only reason. Somebody else could give me another one. Maybe he's working for the fucking CIA or something. Maybe he's the real James Bond or something. Who knows? So what's next on the checklist for Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, things like this? Well, it's the multi-level marketing strategy, right? Get other people into your company,
Really,
get them
Trippy?
to buy in, and then get them to sell as an affiliate the bridge that you're claiming that you have and that you want to sell. Now they've been doing that. They have like influencers, you know, fucking influencers.
Thank you, Jizzling.
And
Thank
content
you.
creators, things like that.
I really appreciate the fat 120 drop, Jizzling. Thank you for that. And I've never heard of that select, but I can check it out. Is this... Sorry to pause again. So, Trayer made an account and says it's 1-to-1. So if you want to buy an EUSD, it is 1 USD. And then I saw other people in chat saying the same thing. Holy fuck, that's even more pathetic then. Oh my god. That's fucking wild. Imagine being the dumb asshole who put nearly 600 grand into a non-existent dog shit concept. Oh my god, I can't believe it. With old people who get telemarketer scammed, it's like, oh my god, you know, it almost makes sense. Like, they're kind of old, they don't know what the telephone is. But that guy, no doubt, he has like a high-paying job, big salary position. He's like, you know what, I've got the next big thing. Earth 2, I'm gonna make a fortune selling my fucking highway grid. Oh. Thanks for the gift sub, Stel Maria.
Posting their affiliate codes. Then they have people all over Facebook and things
100%
like that.
laundering?
And just look at the accounts
Possible.
of these people
That
that
is
are posting
possible.
these things. I mean, look at the state of this by this person. Every single video is like, fastest way to make money, do this, buy this cryptocurrency, big pump coming, telling people to buy certain cryptos. And then there's this other guy where all of his videos are selling my first ever invention, turning $0.
This guy's like
into
16 years old. Why would you
$100,000,
believe him?
Episode 6. Flipping a paperclip into a house, episode 1. Easy money, virtual real estate, use my code down below. Like, this shit is disgusting, frankly.
My
But
god, he has so many Earth
the
2
saddest
videos.
thing
What the
disgusting-
fuck? Everything is an Earth 2 video. Holy shit. What do his comments say? These things are always so deep. I get so invested in this. Who is this? Matt Lorian. We'll just go to the most recent one.
What's
Positive. Most people are actually calling it out. They're just dropping like Xbox Live Arcade codes in the comments, so I don't really know what that's all about. It seems like most people, even on his side, were calling it out.
frankly. But the saddest thing is, you look at like the Trustpilot reviews,
Thanks to resub
which everybody
McSizzle
knows
and
Trustpilot is
Gragar.
absolutely worthless anyway. But then you start reading the reviews, and pretty much all of the positive reviews have used my affiliate code. If you want 5% discount purchase on your tiles, use the code. Beware scam. It's very easy to get money in, impossible to get money out. Do not put money into this. It's a scam. I've emailed them many times over 3 months and still haven't sent my withdrawal.
Yeah, most
very
people can
exciting
immediately
game.
recognize
I
this
was
as a
with this
scam, I
company
would
before
think.
going to, I earned a lot of income tax on a daily basis, and after a month I tried a small withdrawal of $20, which they processed in a few days. Later on I tried $650, which never comes to my account, waiting for the last 3 months. They never process big amounts. Potential, use my affiliate code. Use my affiliate code. You can just see. And then you go on their Facebook, and it's like a realization of just sadness that these fucking, influencers, what a disgusting fucking thing to call yourself. What these people are doing, you can see just the sad, sorry state. I bought
That
some
will
lands
do
a week
it.
ago, but have not been added to my profile. The money, however, was deducted from me. I've written you 3 times through customer service without receiving any response. My money has not been returned to me. Has anyone else had issues withdrawing my money from their account a week ago? If you need any help,
Thanks for the
please
bits, Game
message
Boy.
us, says Earth2. If we submitted a withdrawal from a few days ago via CC trial period, should we cancel the transaction and submit again after this announcement? After 3 weeks, if you've not got one, try a
26
different
gift
card.
subs, Sketty.
Has
Wow.
anyone from the US been able to do a CC withdrawal?
Thank you for the
Because
generosity.
The 3 people I know from the US all have failed withdrawals. So let's get into how you withdraw money from Earth2.io.
You asked nicely
So,
to the creator.
You know, from like a shady porn website in like the 90s or whatever,
Thank you
you
again,
give
Sketty,
them
and a
your
tier
credit
1
card
Jordan.
information, maybe a click of a button, you sign in, and then when you want to cancel, you've got to call them, and you're like, yeah, can I cancel my subscription to dirtyassbangers.com?
Classic.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
good
Like,
site.
It's embarrassing.
You should
but
never
this
cancel
is one
that.
step further, because they don't just want you to embarrass yourself. They want all of your identifiable information, bank account details, full name, full address, postcode, things like this. I think you actually even have to send them a picture of your mother naked coming out of the shower to actually get a refund request.
That sounds
And you have
about
to
par
send it
for the
to their
course.
Email address, which oftentimes
Let
will
me see
stop
that again.
working. To actually, I think you actually.
Full legal name, address, account name, email, exact bank account number, phone number. Oh my god. How? How can there be a single person that has a bank account, first of all, that would be comfortable giving all of this to anything? I wouldn't give this to, like, my own fucking mom if she asked out of nowhere. How? Seeing this right away should tip you off like I should never fucking associate with this. Like, not only could they take all of your shit, or withhold all of your shit, they could take shit from you too. It could literally be identity theft. You are paving the way for it. I'm surprised they don't also ask for, like, security questions, like what was your first dog, your mom's maiden name, and stuff like that. Just in case. Do they also need a blood sample? Yeah, if you scroll down, I bet. We also need to do a urinalysis.
Even have to send them a picture of your mother naked coming out of the
Actually,
shower
2 gift subs,
to
Game
actually
Boy.
get a
And resub
refund
Alex
request.
and Prime
And you have to
Lockham.
send it to their email address, which oftentimes will stop working conveniently. And of the people sending those requests, how many people do you think are getting their money back? And why is it you think that this is happening? This is like 101 of Ponzi schemes.
Thanks to Prime Divine.
It's because they've created a marketplace, which all marketplaces do this, by the way. Steam. Think of like games in general. Epic Games. You log on to Fortnite. You want to buy something. You don't use dollars, do you? You use a currency that you buy. V-Bucks, Steam credit. On Black Desert Online, you'll buy pearls.
No,
or whatever
you can-
it is.
you can also
You're
use
not
dollars,
trading
though.
with real currency. I don't know why it is. It must be a legal thing. But in this game, this marketplace,
Thanks to Tier
whatever
1
the fuck we're
recent
gonna
and
call
the
it,
resub Snubby
you
and
put
Alley.
in money and you get back credits within your account. So what are the 5% affiliate money? Where do you think that's coming from? Where do you think these affiliates are getting their kickback? Because it's not from the sale price of the item from the company. So this is being generated from somewhere. Which, how could a company generate that money to give to somebody else? Because you're basically taking from one person to pay another one, and your money is constantly going down.
Classic.
But the actual credits that people have is
That's
constantly
always a
going
beautiful
up.
one.
They also have like how you earn money in the game is just straight fucking pyramid scheme. Like when you buy land in a country, the more land you own, the more people who buy land within that country, you get a kickback of some like tax of that country or whatever for them buying the tile. But the person buying the land doesn't incur an
Thanks
extra
to Prime
fee to
Savage,
pay for all those
Zachary,
people's taxes.
and the resub Dorito.
So how does that money come about? Where does that money come from? It's being generated from somewhere by a company who owes people money because they don't generate anything of value themselves. They're just a marketplace, apparently, after the initial purchase, which, as we've established, the initial purchases are very, very cheap, but obviously they set the prices of the land. And obviously they
I want to
benefit
buy
directly
Area
from people
51.
thinking and looking
Can I
like
own
they're
it?
making a bunch of money,
And then
and
visit?
they set all the pricing and they set how things work. And then the funniest part about this is you go into their terms of service, and this is what it says. Quote, except as expressly set out in these website terms, we do not warrant the accuracy, adequacy, or completeness of the information on this website,
What does that even-
nor do we undertake to keep this website updated.
Don't trust
Which
us.
literally reads as the stuff on here, the pricing, like
It's all
who owns
garbage.
what, how everything is working, things like that, can all be completely inaccurate, and we don't adhere to any form of accuracy whatsoever.
Why should
we
they?
can literally do whatever we want in that circumstance, and we don't even have to provide you with the accurate information. And then also on top of
Hey,
that,
5 gift subs,
nor
Philly.
do we undertake
Thank
to
you.
keep this website updated, meaning we can literally just walk off whenever we want. We can stop producing this whenever we want, and that's it. And everybody's money, bear in mind, this is not like a trusted escrow service or whatever. This is not like on your account, you have like a bank account and you have access to your money. Your money is on their platform, so they could, saying we can just stop developing it whenever we want would literally mean they can just walk away with all your money in this platform, which is absolutely mad to put in your terms of service. Everything about this is so...
Maybe someone a little more knowledgeable than me can chime in. Since this isn't crypto, isn't this... I mean, this is clearly a scam. Should be illegal. Is it actually illegal? Like, is there anything someone could do to step in and regulate it? Be like, yep, this is too much, you're going to jail. This is fucking wild. When they're quite literally coming forward and being like, if you give us money, you're not getting it back. Like, they're very forward. They're basically just saying, like, yeah, we have no responsibility to be honest. You're giving us money and we can just walk away whenever. Like, where's the law stand on that? Like, if I went up to 10 people and I just said, give me your money and I'll give you this in return, but I don't guarantee it, and they give me that money and I don't give it to them, is that illegal? Considering they agreed to what I said? Chat's kind of split on that. I imagine we only have like a couple lawyers in here. Like, I don't think I know a couple people who just finished law school recently. I don't know if they're here right now, but I'd love if they could weigh in because I'm curious. I don't really want to Google it. Thanks to the gift sub Apple Pickle and the resub Carnival, Nick and the tier 1 kid on NPC. Oh well.
So ridiculously sketchy. It's not even sketchy, it's just blatantly obvious that this is a scam. People are getting you into this, and it's funny that the only channels that are promoting this as like a real thing are channels that are notorious. Like, you can look through their history of content and it's just all about them making money, all the schemes to make money, telling people to buy a cryptocurrency that they probably own so that the price goes up and then they sell it and you get left holding the bags. This is literally like exit scamming, which is what a Ponzi scheme is. So not only can you buy in using PayPal but can't withdraw using PayPal, you can buy in instantly within like a minute.
I wonder if this guy lost a lot of money on it.
Withdraw for weeks or never. Not only those things, not only are they selling something that has no...
Because I doubt they paid him.
Not only are these fucking scummy influencers just selling people on a product that doesn't exist just to make their money, just fucking people over, but this company has basically engineered a way to market this to people, which for me is mad transparent, but I didn't really see anyone talking about it. They've made the marketplace, like, to buy from them is mad easy. You just open the thing, zoom in somewhere or search for somewhere, pans to
yeah, I've heard about this Decentraland stuff. I don't know enough about it, though.
To sell to another user or buy
I think I'm just done with all that.
You have to use their actual pure garbage marketplace system, which you can see here. It's not good. You basically have like a couple filters for net worth and stuff like that of the tiles. The people with the most tiles, you can click on where you want to go, like search whatever country or whatever. I mean, the search doesn't auto take off the shit when you start typing. And you can filter by the tile class, which is 1 through 5 tiles a class.
That's good.
And this basically means that the people who are trying to sell their land instead are going to places like Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, just all over social media, and posting about the land that they're trying to sell instead of posting on the actual marketplace, which this should be coming together for you guys. But what that means is that they're going to places that don't have users of Earth 2 and then spreading awareness naturally, word of mouth, about this fucking scam product in their own circles of friends, you know, gamer groups, whatever it might be.
So what do we do about it?
You know, their grandmothers, etc., are going to be logging on Facebook and seeing,
how do we
what's
stop
little Johnny
them?
Talking about Earth 2, what's this? And basically what that means is they've got
tier
like
1, gentle.
non-endemic people that haven't done the requisite research to understand that this is a scam, being told by people that they trust and love because they have an incentive to do so, to buy this land
Thanks,
for
Resub
this
Soul
virtual fucking shitcoin, basically. Like, this is actually insane. And I think this is one of the worst components of it that I've not really seen talked about all too much. They've engineered the worst marketplace system possible to get people to self-advertise their scam all over their own social medias, to get a kickback themselves of upselling land that doesn't exist on a Google map, basically. This is... what else do you even really say about this? I'm gonna have to do like a real deep dive, because honestly, this is fucking insane. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And it's sad, because if you go through their Facebook page and you go through their Trustpilot and everything,
Tier 1
there are real people here who believe that this is like they're witnessing their own ascension to,
no, I haven't
to
caught up with
becoming
My
wealthy
Hero.
because they've been lied to, and they maybe nobody's got them yet. Because I do feel like if somebody gets you with something like this, it only happens once, or at least I'd hope so. Because what's really sad about this is how transparent this is. You have someone who can't prove their history coming in with the most revolutionary, amazing, huge idea ever that right now has very little to show from it other than the mechanism to make money. Like, they didn't manage to get like anything playable with this, anything that actually has any value whatsoever. But they managed to get the monetization in there, the thing that would give them money. Of course they did. They didn't manage to get in the ability to withdraw money properly, but they got in the ability to put money in there. They've got all the things to benefit them, but nothing that has actual value or takes effort to do. You've got that, and then you've got these fucking smarmy influencers that are just selling people on things. You've got the mechanism to go and advertise it yourself because you're incentivized to do so by their poor design, and the ability to make more money for yourself. This is honestly crazy, and yeah, I'll be going deep on this one, real deep. So if you did enjoy this video,
check
the way
the subreddit.
That you let me know is leave a like, leave a comment, let me know that you want me to actually go deep in that.
That is fascinating. I actually can't fucking believe how easily people get scammed these days. Wild. Fucking wild. That's literal no effort. In their own terms, they're like, we might just walk away. It's like, fuck it, I'll put 600 grand in there. What's their subreddit? Let me check it out. Thanks to the gift sub, Steely. Okay. Is it just Earth 2? Look how much money people put into cryptos. Yeah. And a lot of them turned out to be scams. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh god, the subreddit's in denial. Oh boy. I'll just read you an excerpt. I am holding my tiles and I am not selling anytime soon. I believe in this project and I feel good when I see people think of this project as a scam because of their lack of research. It just shows you how this project is futuristic and it's out of their league. That gives all the first movers the advantage to jump in this market early before it gets saturated in the future. That makes me more excited than pissed off. Someone needs to get their dad off Reddit ASAP. This is bad. You should never be celebrating when the majority of people with like a 4th grade education recognize the shit you put money into as a scam. Don't get excited, get scared. Get your shit out and run. That is so fucking sad. I can't even be mad at someone like this because I know for a fact that they're probably very innocent. They've never played RuneScape, they've never been scammed, and they just refuse to believe it. My god. Thanks to the Prime, Ramo and Resub Peppers and Underestimated. So this video actually, or not this video, this John's video got posted and the community was not excited. So this video got posted saying, Earth 2 with the biggest exposure yet. This is gonna blow up big. Top comment. Haters gonna hate. This is so fucking sad. This is so fucking sad. Oh my god, there's a post called Let's Define Scam. Oh my. Holy shit. Thanks to 2 gift subs, Philly, and the resub Misty Dream. I'm not gonna bring up Reddit on stream, especially not a subreddit I'm not familiar with. There could be anything on it. Thanks to Prime Legal and the gift sub Holy Priest. There's a post that mentions me. On this subreddit? Where? Where at? Top of today? Oh. I don't know why I'm mentioned in this context. Well, now I just feel bad. And by that I mean, don't feel bad at all. The post is basically saying the devs need to release actual game footage immediately. I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that'll never come. I can say with a high level of certainty, they probably don't really give a fuck about that. I don't think it's coming. Not to shit on Christmas for you. The top post is then saying, if I or Asmongold cover it at the state it's at right now, it'll forever cripple the project. They have to release something now, even if it's in a primitive state. I guess I mentioned here because I talked about Dreamworld. So I guess that's what they're referring to. But man, just pull out. I'm not your dad, but now I just feel bad reading that. Just get the fuck out. I know you're not like able to because it seems like they're not processing exits like payments you're due, but just try. It's so fucking sad. Thanks to the Prime CD Gamer and the resub Kolb. Like, I can't even really be mad at the people, man. I really can't. Like, reading these, they seem like nice people. Like, the people that have really committed to this and bought into this dream, they seem like friendly, nice people. Even these videos that are calling it a scam in their title, they're like, you know what, just let's respond calmly to this and talk about misinformation. And then they put $600,000 into this. So it's like, oh, you kind of fucked up, huh?
Where you can
So
buy
what else has
tiles
happened?
on a grid, and then you can enjoy having tiles on a grid. In the future, there might be a game, might not, we don't know. But for now,
Thanks,
want
the
to
resub
buy
Flack.
tiles on a grid? Well, you're in luck, because we have got so many tiles on a grid to sell you. And if we sell all the tiles on the grid that we made up and that we own and that doesn't actually exist, we will make $500 billion. I am not joking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Josh Trifez, and this is becoming an unfortunate weekly segment where I point out the glaringly obvious to the incredibly gullible. Today, we'll be looking at the cryptocurrency
Thanks to Prime
scene
Tive.
apparently claiming to be an MMORPG, Earth 2, which is both the most
So is there new
least
information here, or
ambitious
is it the
crypto
same
scheme
information?
I've ever seen. Before
I do
we
like
get
this
into the
guy,
video,
though.
consider dropping a like or subscribing to the channel. Ring the bell if you want all the future notifications. As usual, a massive thank you to all my supporters on Patreon and Twitch who
bit
keep
more.
the channel going. More on how you can support at the end. For now, let's begin. You know what makes land or real estate valuable in real life? It's limitation. It's scarcity. It's remarkably difficult to just make more land. If it's the center of a city, you literally
No,
can't.
I'd never heard of
Once
that,
you've
Sans.
bought
Holy
and
fuck.
own land, you can do several things with it. You can strip mine it for the valuable assets inside of it. You can hold on to it and then sell it if its value appreciates over time. Or you can just live a nice, simple life on it, if that's what you want to do. Owning land has many benefits, and many people will never be able to own land because land is bloody expensive to buy if you want to buy it anywhere relevant.
That
and
makes
this
sense.
is the foundation of this scheme.
Haven't seen
It
Rob
has
Stark in a while.
nothing to do with actual real estate, but they have connected it to real estate graphically, just so your brain jumps to, ooh, I'm going to own land. No, you're not. Let me explain why they are using this connection to trick you
Oh,
out
it's the
of your
same
money
stuff.
into a cryptocurrency scheme.
Is it crypto though? I didn't get that impression from Kira's video, and going on their website, it doesn't seem like crypto. You're paying 1-to-1. You are quite literally just taking a US dollar and paying for the shit in the game, and then you get a US dollar with an E in front of it. It doesn't really seem like crypto. Because it's not like an in-game currency, right? They pay you in USD and you just extract it. Or that's how it's supposed to work in theory, it just doesn't work. Yeah, I get it's treated like NFTs, basically. You're buying nothing. Literal fucking nothing. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Lambs Gooch, and the resub Hoisey. Thank you for the generosity. So is there any new information that we haven't covered? Because otherwise I think that's about it. It's definitely worse than I would have expected, to be honest. I think that one's a far more evil scandal than Dreamworld. Dreamworld was an ambitious project that never had a single fucking chance of being made, but at least they put something there, albeit dog shit.